Who the fuck is hanging these kids?
Who?
Who's hanging these kids? And one thing's for sure, black people are damn sure not hanging themselves.
Correct.
They're not going up in trees hanging themselves. And you know what? The silence of communities, the silence of governance, the silence of cities and municipalities is deafening. Almost 24 young black kids are strung up in trees and nobody thinks it's an issue.
Look at this, bro. No, we don't. We do not do this. We do not do this. We are under attack by this administration, the news media that doesn't cover it. This is not something that black people do. You think of all...
People don't hang themselves from trees. We love the trees. We respect the trees. We honor the trees. We see history. We see herstory in the trees. We see living archives in the trees. We see storytellers. We see stories in the trees. We see freedom in the trees. We see remembrance in the trees. We see jubilee in the trees. Black people don't hang themselves from trees.
We don't.
Since March of 2025, there have been 22 known and actually documented lynchings in this country. 22, let me make it fucking clear, 22 documented lynchings in this country. One of them being in a park that is less than 5 minutes away from my house. Black people do not lynch themselves.
We don't.
And the fact that every single one has been ruled as a suicide is absolutely insane. Black people do not lynch themselves. We do not hang ourselves from trees and parks, in schools and universities, because we know what that shit means. We know what that shit looks like. Y'all have lost your fucking minds. They really sit here and try to gaslight us into believing that racism no longer exists. It is running rampant, especially with the administration that we have right now. So don't sit here and tell me that, oh, this black fatigue and they always want to be stuck on all this shit. It's still happening. It's still happening. It's been happening for over 400 fucking years.
We don't.
22 documented people.
YouTube better not
Get the
censor
fuck
this
out
either.
of here.
Black people don't buy rope. We don't buy rope, and we don't buy rope to hang ourselves. That's not a thing. And we're not gonna sit here and act like, oh, that's the choice of suicide for black people. We don't go out making political statements. All right, we barely do that.
Obviously, he's being obtuse, right? But I do lawn care on the side, and I had to go buy some twine like last year, some yellow twine, right? If you don't know what twine is, it's like plastic rope. You know what I'm saying? Cheap plastic rope. And I felt funny because I didn't have no winch straps. I felt funny buying that shit. I don't even like how that shit is braided. Like, real talk. My ancestral spirit was telling me not to get that shit. We don't do this.
It was listen to black people, and black people don't lynch themselves, and they over there jumping the fuck out my bitch in her comments. At this point, all black people need to do a PSA, like, I don't want to harm myself, I'm not suicidal, and if I do, it's not going to be by hanging myself. Like, we need to start the no knots movement. Niggas do not know how to tie nooses. I don't give a fuck. It's not something we were taught or did for fun coming up and shit like that. We didn't even play with rope for real. I'm finna put no knots in my bio. That's what it mean if you see it. Like, you know, one thing, y'all gonna leave Miss Rachel the fuck alone, though, and I'm gonna stick beside her. Because what she is doing is real advocacy type shit. Like, she doesn't have shit to gain from this. If anything, she's losing shit because of her stance. She's still standing on motherfucking business. That's real. That's why I respect her type shit. Right. Meanwhile, you got niggas that we prop up in the motherfucking community that ain't saying a motherfucking word.
Nothing.
Miss Rachel the realest nigga out. Like, I don't care. People like Miss Rachel is why I always say my issue is not with white people, it's with white supremacy. And if you don't understand that, then you're probably a white supremacist, and it's fuck you. Yep. Like, I just made a post the other day talking about this shit, and there has been more reported lynching since. Like, let us see the fucking knots. Niggas do not know how to tie nooses. I don't give a fuck.
We don't.
Why is it only niggas popping up lynch? Where is the white people? Where are the Mexicans? Where is everybody fucking else? This country is a fucking melting pot, but for some reason, it's only niggas that's popping up lynch. Like, what the fuck?
Okay. Lord, grant me patience. I'm trying to be less vulgar, more media friendly, etc., etc. Let's give this a shot. Black people don't hang themselves.
We don't.
I don't want to have to keep making this statement, Black people do not hang themselves.
We don't.
It does not happen. If a black person's mental health is so low to the point where they think about unaliving themselves, I guarantee you I guarantee you, they do not go by rope, tie that rope into a noose, put that noose around their neck, and hang themselves from a fucking tree branch. I slipped up. I'm trying, okay? Black people do not hang themselves. Yet for some reason, the occurrence of exactly that is becoming more and more frequent in this country. Let me clarify. The occurrence of speak! Sorry. I'm sorry. The occurrence of black people being found hanging from trees is becoming more and more frequent again in this country, right?
This administration. Call it, man. No.
And what happens? Cops release a statement. Active investigations.
Right.
Don't jump to conclusions. It will make the actual investigation more difficult and muddy the waters. And then 2 days later, they come out and say, no foul play, self-inflicted. Black people don't hang themselves from trees. So given everything I've said in this video, in my opinion, it's the cops. How convenient is it for these racist motherfucking cops? Fuck it. How wildly fucking convenient is it for these cops to go and hang a black person from a tree? They're over the investigation.
The investigation, all of these so-called flock cameras, all of these cameras that are around. Now, these are public spaces that this is happening in. These are public spaces. You got all these flock cameras, but they ain't seeing nothing. The same thing with the Nolan Wells case. Y'all got cameras everywhere when y'all want to catch somebody black doing something. But when you're trying to do justice or find justice for a black person, all of a sudden, you don't got these resources. Okay.
They wait 1 to 3 days, say, oh, open investigation. Don't jump to conclusions. And then the cops come out and say, yeah, no signs of foul play.
Yeah, don't trust them at all.
Self-inflicted. There is no black man or black woman hanging themselves from a fucking tree.
That's a
fact.
That
does not fucking happen. The flock cameras can tell you how often you wash your ass in a 24-hour period.
That's a fact. Your Wi-Fi
They got
network.
flock cameras for all the, mind you, flock cameras. Nobody voted for the hoe ass flock cameras. They using you got these fucking mediocre, piss poor ass cops using flock cameras to track their ex-girlfriend from 6 fucking years ago. But then when a black person is found hanging from a tree, now it's we looked into it for 48 hours, no foul play. We don't know how they got there. Black people don't hang themselves from fucking trees. Has the federal government said anything?
No, nothing.
About how many black people have been found hanging from trees in the last 12 months alone? Has the federal government said anything about that? No. But let there be a bullshit genocide of white people in South Africa, a different country.
Yep.
Now they got to import all of these South Africans into the country quickly with the swiftness to save them.
Yeah.
While deporting tens of thousands of immigrants in this country that aren't white, while swearing they're saving these white South African immigrants from a white genocide taking place in South Africa.
That ain't happening.
So you can pay attention to racial disparities.
Over there.
When it applies to motherfuckers that look like you, but then when black people are found hanging from trees over and over and over again, you believe the police precinct, the local police officers say, oh, no foul play.
Yep.
Same motherfuckers that'll believe some bullshit like, oh, Nolan Wells just drowned.
Right.
Out of all the ways to unalive yourself, you mean to tell me that black people, especially black people in America,
Given the history
of this fucking country,
facts,
are saying, hey, you know how I'm going to take my own life? The exact same way the racist motherfuckers for decades on end in this country took the lives of people that looked exactly like me because of racist motivations.
Yep.
Am I supposed to believe that that is the way that black men and women are choosing to take their own life in the same exact fashion that racist motherfuckers have stolen black lives in this fucking country? That's what I'm supposed to believe.
Literally. Right.
Black people do not hang themselves from fucking trees. The fuck are these flock cameras for?
And then they get upset that we don't believe the lie. Like, we know you're lying. Black people do not do this. We don't do this. It's not a thing. Said no black person ever. It's not a thing.
I'm going to start plugging this at the end of all my videos because I believe that the quicker I can reach the size of my previous platform, the more minds my message will reach. Right? Yeah. So with that said, link in bio to everywhere else you can follow me. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and here are my big four right now. Suppressed as a motherfucker. Already had one profile taken away from me for no fucking reason.
Yep.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you find value in this video, if you empathize with this video, if you enjoyed this video, share it with your community, your peers, your friends, your loved ones. Tell them to follow me as well. Since they like snatching profiles and shit. Fucking hate it here. Et cetera, et cetera.
Speak the truth.
Lastly, if you didn't hear me in the past 6 minutes, black people don't hang themselves from fucking trees. I don't know how to state that. How simple is that? Black people do not hang themselves from trees. It does not happen. It does not happen. Have you ever seen a shark fly faster than a dragon? Nope. Shit doesn't happen for a lot of reasons. The same way black people don't hang themselves from trees. That shit does not happen. It's very simple to understand. The fuck?
Black people don't hang themselves from trees. And more white people need to be saying that. Every time another black lynching is treated as a suicide in this country, it further reinforces what we all know to be true, that there's a deep, deep systemic racist rot at the core of everything that we do. And as a white man, I recognize I represent the oppressor to black people, to marginalized communities all across this world. There is a reason I choose very carefully when I speak up about these things, because I don't share a lived experience with black Americans. I don't know what it's like to be in their shoes, but I do know for sure they're not the ones hanging themselves from trees. And I am tired of white people just accepting that, of us not pushing the media to say there's more to this story, because they don't do that. Strange fruit is not a black phenomenon, it's a white phenomenon. We are the ones that started it, and we are the ones that are perpetuating it, and it is on us, it is implicit on us to do something about it.
But if the black community comes to you and tells you that they don't hang themselves from trees, then you should listen. I've never heard anything like that before. But now we're telling you, so you know. For the life of me, can't understand that you have no problem with black people if they play for your favorite sports team or sing your favorite song. But when it comes to their livelihood and well-being, when it comes to getting rid of systems and ideologies where black people are literally set up to fail, radio silence.
And that's what I don't understand, right? If you're a clear-cut, she looked crazy in this last picture. If you're a clear-cut racist, then you should be racist all the way around the board. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Ayo Bassel TV, man. Let's talk about it. I got my, excuse me, I'm trying to better up the office, but whatever, man. Let's talk about this. Black people do not hang themselves from trees. There's no reason for YouTube to age restrict this video. There's no reason for, like, none of that. This is not people talking about doing the action. This is me putting together a compilation showing that we don't do these kinds of things. This is not a video that should be censored, YouTube. Censoring it thus lets us know what you're really trying to protect. And I'm speaking to all media outlets when it comes to this. Y'all gotten to the point where you can't even say ooh aside. You can't even say it on here. Why? You guys are a part of the collective effort to suppress what's going on. Do better, bro. Like, seriously. I know I'm a small content creator and my voice don't matter on the grand scheme of things, right? I'm not one of these big content creators with, 50, 100, 200,000. I don't drive revenue to YouTube like that. Fine. I actually bring a real message to my videos, though, for the most part. I've had some, other things here and there, but for the most part, I bring a message to my videos. And black people do not hang themselves from trees is my message for this video. If you are a true ally of the black community, you need to ring the alarm that something is wrong. It's okay to not know everything about people that you think you know. And if you don't, let me enlighten you. I'm gonna say it again. Black people do not hang themselves from trees. It's that simple. There's no guessing, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's not something that we do. And what I don't like is all these celebrities and people that I mean, I guess they're just here for entertainment. But to not use your platform to speak about something that's actually happening to your people, or if you're an ally of the community of people that you say you like, and you're not saying nothing, that's scary, bro. And it's effed up. More so, we know how the climate is in this country. Everything is the way it is right now because of the administration that's running the country. Point blank, period. The racist rhetoric is loudest it's been since 1920. Post Jim Crow era. Why is it that? Because the administration enables that shit. Meta, all of these entities, they allow people to say racist stuff on there to black people all the time. You report the comment, they do nothing about it. You say something back to them, like, I'll put hands and feet on you. All of a sudden, y'all want to take our profile down. There's a collective effort to suppress the black voice. Collectively. Now, again, if you are a non-black person, it's very easy for you to be dismissive about something that you don't have to go through. It's very easy to say, oh, that doesn't happen. It happens all the time. All the time. It's to the point where you got racists on Facebook and shit. A lot of the YouTube comments, right? You got racists going on and saying, like, flat out, you should delete yourself. And they don't do nothing about it. Why is that? That's not because, oh, well, the thing didn't pick it up and they didn't clear it and this and that. I've seen a few of my videos be personally reviewed by somebody from YouTube. I can show you the back end dashboard. You can see where AI does it and when somebody else is reviewing it. And then age restricted, quote unquote. So there's biased people that watch this shit and then restrict the videos or not. There's nothing wrong with what I'm saying. There's something wrong with the suppression of what I'm talking about. Why are you guys trying to suppress black voices so much? I don't get it. I don't get it. I have a very strong feeling that the reach for this video is this small. Just because of the topic. Nowhere on this video did I tell somebody to do that. Nowhere on the video am I condoning somebody to do that. I'm bringing awareness to a problem for a specific group of people, my people. But yet, YouTube will find a way to censor it. I'm almost sure it's going to happen. It will be a week and I will probably have like 20 views on the video. Hopefully not. It's not to point blame at entities. All we're trying to do as small creators is spread awareness and conversations about this so it helps spread more awareness. So it doesn't happen like how it's happening. There's a bigger picture than what people can see. It's easy for people that don't have to think this way to be dismissive about things like that because it don't affect you, right? I have a child going out into the world to college next year. I'm worried about that shit. I'm very concerned because I know how nasty the world is. He could be as safe as he can with me. The world is disgusting. There are some disgusting people. All of this technology, all of these flock cameras, all of these store cameras, all of this. But y'all can't see nothing? There was 300 plus people known to be on Horn Island that day with Nolan Wells. Nobody, nothing? Nothing. What are you losing by telling the truth? I don't understand this collective silence by the people adjacent to the black community. I don't get it. I don't know you. I haven't done anything to you. Why do you hate me so much? I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is this a thing? I don't understand how people become so consumed with hate to where you want to see other people not here anymore. people that have never done anything to you, people you've never crossed paths with, because they don't align their views with your views. I think my football team is the greatest football team. You probably think your football team is the greatest football team. So you don't want me alive because I don't have the same view as you? This doesn't make sense. Black people do not hang themselves from trees, bro. I wish y'all would put more energy into finding out what's going on with this than y'all do trying to attack black people on all these platforms. But I get it. Having y'all do that is like having the police investigate themselves when one of their officers commit a crime and then they come back and they find nothing. That's all we've been getting. Oh, nothing. Last year, you had those two twin boys who had never been to this mountain, quote unquote, was supposed to go and take a flight, somehow drove an hour and a half to this random mountain, went up there and unalived themselves. And the only person that got arrested was the guy, quote unquote, that found them and took pictures of their body. It's so much more I want to say. And this is not aimed at a community of people. I'm talking to everybody. But what I'm also combating is supremacy. That's what's behind all of this. We historically know that black people don't hang themselves from trees. We historically know the concept behind the people that used to hang black people from trees. Why is it no other kind of people is being found hanging from trees? Why isn't it only being black people in public spaces being found hanging from trees? Why is it with all of this technology, nobody seeing nothing? You telling me out of these 24 cases, 25 now, sorry. I woke up this morning, it was another one. Out of these 25 cases, never any video evidence, never nothing. I seriously wish I can go back to the days when I was very naive to everything and I didn't know all this shit. I really wish I can go back. Because shit's like a nightmare every single day, over and over and over. And people that have an obsession with engaging and talking about black people all the time, being racist, you just wake up hateful. My mind just can't fathom that shit. I can't do it. I'm not a hateful person. I dislike who dislikes me. Don't get it confused because I attack white supremacy on this channel. I have white people that I love. I go to bat for it. Don't get it twisted at all. But too many times on these issues, I find that certain people just don't know about these things because it don't affect them. You wishing harm on people that literally are not paying you any attention. It's the weirdest thing ever. I'm gonna finish this video by saying, and I quote, and I hope this video reaches the right people. I hope it's not suppressed. This is to spread awareness and to help, not to tell anybody to do anything of said action or to point the blame. I'm just saying, none of the resources that are used for other people are being used for us. None of the reasoning that's being used for other people when other people are harmed are being used for us. You don't find that suspicious? In the words of Dr. Umar, you don't find that suspicious? Are you an ally or not? That's the real question. Are you really an ally? If you are, then do ally shit. Ayo Bassel TV, like, comment, share. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.